Hey y'all, it's Maggie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a favorites video on my favorite beauty products at the moment. I feel like I have so many products I'm just like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm stoked. Before we jump in though, I do have a couple of updates I want to talk to you about. If you don't want to hear about the updates, no worries. I will leave the timestamp right here so you can just go ahead and skip to that when I actually start talking about products. But if you didn't know, I was away in California for 10 days and it was just, it was amazing. Okay, it was amazing. I was there with my parents and my friend Dana. I don't even know how to describe it other than just saying that I was just living the entire time. And I just love California. It's like my place. So I have vlogs from every day of that trip coming for you, but I'm going to be making videos in the meantime before I upload those, just because I really want to make those as good as they can be and just edit them the way that I want to edit them, and that usually takes a little more time because I usually only like to edit when I feel like inspired, and like I've noticed that if I edit when I don't feel inspired or happy about it, it just doesn't work out. So that's what I'm doing. That's why they're going to be a little bit late. So bear with me on that. But today, as I mentioned before, we're going to get into my favorite products. These are all beauty products, and I'm going to mention like one fashion favorite. And yeah. Let's just get started. I don't even really know where to begin. I guess we'll talk about my shirt because that's my fashion favorite. This shirt is from Hollister, but I got this shirt before I went to California when I was shopping with Dana, and I was like, I don't know, like it's really comfortable, but like, do I need another button-up shirt kind of thing? And Dana's like, well, it looks nice. Like, I would go for it. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. And this is a super soft material, very thin. I brought this with me on my trip and I wore it quite a bit on, you know, either on like days when you're walking like near the water, on piers especially, it gets pretty windy, so you need a little something something. We went to this place for breakfast one day and it was right on the beach, and this shirt literally got passed between my mom and Dana and me like the entire time because everyone was like, oh, I'm a little chilly, and I'm like, okay, here, we'll share. But I just love this shirt. I feel very like the Anna edit. I'm a huge fan of the Anna edit. If you don't watch her, you really should. And I just feel cool in this shirt. I have realized the importance of finding clothes that you feel like a badass in and cool, and that's how I feel in this shirt, so I can't really argue with that, you know? I also wanted to mention this cup really quick. I know it's not really beauty related, but I got this for my birthday from some family friends. Mattea, if you're watching, hello. And I love this cup. It's from Starbucks. It's actually the Trenta size. I didn't even really know what the Trenta size was until Dana's like, that's the Trenta size, like the biggest you can get at Starbucks. And I'm like, I thought this was just like a water jug. But I love this because I can fill it up with water and it usually lasts me like a good hour or more. And I find with like a lot of the smaller ones that I have, I love them. I love drinking out of cups like this, but if I have to go refill it so much, I really don't feel motivated to use it as much. But this one, I just love it. It's super sturdy and it's just really, really cute. So I'm really into it. Okay, I'm just gonna randomly grab things. Let's just do that. The first thing I have here at the top is actually my Body Shop Vitamin C Glow Protect Lotion, SPF 30. I bought this at work before the trip because I was like, SPF 30 plus moisturizer. That's like 2 steps in one, and on vacations especially, I hate waiting for my moisturizer to sink in, then my sunscreen to sink in, then my BB cream to sink in. Like, do you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get ready and go in the morning, especially if you're going to like Disneyland or something, you don't want to take so much time just like standing in the bathroom waiting for your moisturizer to sink in. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a 2-in-1 and I absolutely love it. Now, if you do have oily skin, I probably wouldn't recommend this just because it does give you like a shiny glow, grease even maybe a little. But since I have dry skin, I was like, yes. Give it to me. It also smells like orange, which I'm really a big fan of. The vitamin C range is definitely like probably my favorite skincare range that we sell at work, just because it smells good, it makes you feel good, and yeah, I really like this a lot. Next up, I have some cream blush, and I just love cream blushes. You probably know this if you've been around my channel for a while, but I've been using these ones a lot just in this time of year because I really want to try Glossier products, but I'm just so scared that I'm going to get charged like extreme duty fees. Even though they now ship to Canada, I'm just worried about the duty fees. So if you actually order from Glossier, let me know if you live in like Western Canada. Anyway, these are the Josie Maran Coconut Watercolor Cheek Gelées. I have 2 of them. I just love these. They're really weird, but really cool, okay? So they come in glass jars. This one's the shade Poppy Paradise. It's like a really pretty, just like a poppy orangey red. And the texture of these is really weird. It's almost like kind of putty, kind of cream. You know, it looks kind of scary in the glass, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you're kind of thinking like, is that gonna really show up like that on my cheeks? But it really just gives you like a nice healthy glow, and it almost just looks like a stain, and it really does just stain your cheeks. The other one is actually the one that I'm wearing today, and this is the Pink Escape color. This one's almost like a berry, and I got this in a point perk at Sephora, and I wasn't initially drawn to it, but when I used it, I absolutely loved it. And it just looks very natural and beautiful. And I'm just a really big fan of these. They almost feel kind of cooling as well when you apply. Oop, give me a sec. Runaway lid. As I was saying, they feel kind of cooling when you apply them. But I will also mention though, really quick, you want to make sure to work pretty fast with these because they are pretty much a stain. Okay, continuing on. I also have this, which is a mist from Urban Decay. This is called the Quick Fix Hydro Charge Complexion Prep Priming Spray. This is actually a small size that I got at the most recent Sephora sale, and I just love this so much. Mostly just because it smells like coconut. Oh, and it's just like the perfect amount of coconut. It refreshes your skin. I actually mostly use it as a setting spray, and I also use it underneath makeup too. Now, to be honest, like, do I notice? Does it like keep my makeup on longer than any other thing? No, but it just gives me a beautiful, healthy glow, really rehydrates my skin, and it just makes my skin feel really good, and that's something that I really look for. Setting spray is something that comes across as being super bougie, but I don't even care. Dana and I had this big debate in Ulta, and she was like, isn't setting spray like doesn't do anything? And I'm like, yeah, I guess, or like facial mist. I was like, but it just feels so good. And it puts me in such a good mood that I think it's worth it, personally. To each their own, but I really love this one. I also have a lip product. It's actually what I'm wearing right now. I should probably double check if it's still on. Give me a second here. There we go. Just a little bit of application here. This is the Fresh Sugar Rosé Lip Balm. I just love this. These were like all the rage a couple of years ago. And I don't know why I stopped using mine, but I was like, okay, I'm really into matte lips. No longer into matte lips near as much as I was. Maybe that will happen if like my lips become super hydrated out of the blue one day. But right now, I'm just sticking with hydrating products, or mostly hydrating products. This one I just think is a really pretty color. It's just like a nice, I don't know, like just light, slight red, but nothing crazy. It's really hydrating, has SPF in it, and it smells and tastes so good as well. If you have this and you kind of like put it at the back of your collection, I really, really recommend pulling it out again because it's just such a good staple. Moving on to a brow product. This is the Essence Make Me Brow. This one is in the shade Blondy Brows. But this is basically a dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow, and it literally is. The only difference is the brush is a little bit more scratchy, I guess you could say, but I've gotten used to it. It doesn't bother me anymore. I love this, especially on the trip, because it was so easy to quickly brush my brows, give them a little color and texture, but nothing absolutely crazy, and I just love it. I also have a body care favorite, and that is just Satsuma in general. I brought the scent Satsuma with me on the trip, and now whenever I smell it, it's just literally just California to me, and that is such a good smell. Going on to like base products, I have my Garnier Skin Renew BB Cream. This is such a good BB cream. It's been in my collection for so long. This is my second tube of it, and I love it. I love how hydrated it makes my face feel and look, and it just gives me this really beautiful, healthy glow. The only complaint I have though is it's super dark for me. Like, I actually did come back from California with a slight tan, and I felt pretty good about myself. Dana was like, wow, Grandma Meg is kind of tan, and I was like, oh wow, okay, all right. But I still had to use my LA Girl Pro Coverage White Foundation even when I came back, so don't get it twisted. I wasn't that tan, but I looked a little sun-kissed, which I really enjoyed. Anyway, the two of these work really well together, and I like how it's just like a light coverage, but just kind of evens out the skin tone. And this I really enjoy. This one I might like even a little bit more than the next one, just because it has a pump on it and just makes life so easy. I've also been loving this Lancôme Matte Shaker in the shade Magic Orange. I know why they call it magic, because it is a magical color. I just Love this so much. If you haven't heard about these, you basically like shake them up and they have the coolest little doe foot applicator inside. This color, okay, it's gonna leave a stain on my hand, but I will do this for the YouTube because why not? It's like a melony orange and it's absolutely beautiful. Now I usually don't apply it full on. I usually kind of like I dab a little bit on and kind of apply it with my finger a little bit, and then I get like a beautiful stain. I just love this color so much. I really want to pick up more of these. It also has like a super, you know, like, I don't know, like nostalgic thing for me because I did buy this at the Estee Lauder meetup that I went to. And so I just feel like whenever I wear it, I think of Estee, and I love Estee, so yeah. My next favorite is not a new favorite, it's old school, but this is my e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer. I have mine in the shade Fair. I just love this little guy so much. It's the best brightening, hydrating, everyday, just lightweight concealer. I'm wearing it today and I just absolutely love it. Now I'm not gonna say it gives you a lot of coverage, it's very light coverage, but for something like a holiday or just a time when you just want to pop something on to look a little bit more alive but you don't want to go through your whole makeup routine, you know? I feel like certain concealers like the Tarte Shape Tape or something like that would look very like stark and like you could totally just see that you're only wearing concealer, if you know what I mean. This doesn't do that and I absolutely love it. It's super blendable, really lightweight as I said, and I just absolutely adore it. To set the concealer, I've actually been using one of my Anastasia highlight powders. This is, let me just grab it here, the shade Vanilla, and it is just a really nice cream shade. It actually highlights under my eyes. Why did I even swatch that? That's not gonna do anything. Oh, Grandma Meg's having a day. But this is just a really nice setting powder. It doesn't make my under eyes feel super dry or cakey. I just take a little bit of this on like a little flat foundation brush and it's kind of pat it on after I've let my concealer kind of set down for a minute. And it just works so well, and I love it. I love it so, so much. It looks natural, but still sets things in place. Love it. Okay, now I'm gonna mention a hair product or two hair products that go hand in hand. This is the Maui Moisture Thick and Restore Bamboo Fibres Shampoo and Conditioner. And it says for fine, weak hair, which is literally what I have. I have the finest hair you will ever see. It is so annoying. I really wish my hair was thicker, but these I absolutely love. My mom turned me onto these, so thank you, Madre, if you're watching this. I know you are. They don't make my hair feel weighed down, but they still really nicely clean my hair and condition my hair, but it doesn't feel like I have so much product in my hair. And a lot of the time, since my hair is curly and fine, my hair can look really greasy, or just like, even though it's clean, it just doesn't feel clean because there's so much product weighed down in my hair. And these are just so good. Also, the smell is amazing. Like, I just love it. It just smells like bamboo. Or at least what I'd imagine bamboo to smell like. But yeah, I'm really into this. This is a newer brand, Shoppers Drug Mart, I think. And I know they have a lot of other versions. My mom's trying out a couple of their other ones. But this is just such a good combo. I'm so in love. This is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I talked about this in my last empties video. I am such a huge fan of this. This is my last sample of it, so I'm like trying to use it kind of sparingly because I'm in love with it. This is just basically a gel moisturizing cream that you apply, kind of like your overnight moisturizer. But it really just locks in the moisture in my skin overnight, and then I wake up, I feel like it's completely gone. I go rinse my face and it all comes off. And it is just such a cooling, soothing feeling. I love the smell. Like, oh, I love that so, so much. Laneige has some awesome skincare products, and this is totally my top fave. So definitely recommend this. I think they sell one every 60 seconds or something like that, and for good reason, because it's amazing. But if you do have dry skin, I would definitely recommend trying out an overnight mask. It will change your world, believe me. Okay, now we gotta talk about the glow that I have going on today. I don't know if it's even gonna show up, but I love it. It looks like I'm just sweating, but I'm totally into it. This is my Smashbox LA Lights Blendable Lip and Cheek Color Stick in the shade Hollywood and Highlight. I am such a huge fan of this. This is just like a stick highlighter. It just makes your skin look so healthy, so dewy and gorgeous, and it blends beautifully. Now, is it the most long-wearing item? No. Like, it definitely melds with your skin. If you haven't set it with any powders, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna live. It's gonna live on your skin, okay? It's not gonna like stay in a certain area all day. But I don't think that matters in my opinion. I really, really, really love this stuff so much, and I have not heard a lot of people talk about it, which kind of drives me insane because I'm like, why have you not been talking about this? It is so good, and yeah, a little goes a long way. My friends, I just have to tell you, if you're looking for a stick highlight, look no further. Okay, look no further. I'm getting down to the last couple products, so just bear with me here. This is the Maybelline Color Whisper in the shade Pinup Peach. These are so amazing. This one is just the best color. It's just a great everyday peach. This is really hydrating, but it doesn't feel super sticky on the lips. It just gives you a beautiful shine and a beautiful just tint of color. I love this color. It's been a holy grail of mine for years and years, and I've been just loving it. It's such a great color to throw in your purse and just apply when you're out on the go because it just looks good with pretty much every look. And yeah. Love it so much. Love it so much. All right, my last favorite is this Josie Maran Pure Argan Oil. This is just like a little sample of it. I actually had the light version of the argan oil from Josie Maran, and I absolutely love that one, but I just had a sample of this, so I thought that I would use it, and I actually really like this one too. I don't really see much of a difference between the two, but I'm going to mention this one now because that's what I've been using. This is just a really hydrating oil. I was kind of having some moments with my skin before I went on my trip. Like, I just felt like it was so, like, I don't know, whiteheady and just kind of sad and just not happy with me at all. And then I started using this on the trip, and I just felt my skin improve like that. And I've just noticed I have to keep using this, okay? It's the best stuff ever. I just let it soak into my skin while I'm like brushing my teeth or flossing or something, and I apply my moisturizer on top. And just the difference between my skin before and after this is crazy, so I just love you, Argan Oil, and Josie Maran, love you so much. So those are all of my favorites, you guys. My camera battery is about to die, so I'm just gonna finish this up really quick. Really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a great time filming it. And I'm so excited for you guys to see California vlogs coming very, very soon. Please be patient with me, but I think you'll really enjoy them when they do start rolling into your subscription boxes. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!